Hi, I'm Maya from Oblique.
I'm Sarah Harvey. I have been a security practitioner for 10 years.
What is your security hot take for me?
We keep running into this thing I like to call confused deputy as a service. Some request is made to a service that is deep in your stack, but it has to go through 3 or 4 other services in order to grant access to that data. By the time that access grant hits that internal service, we get really confused about who's actually asking for that access, and that's confused deputy as a service. We often don't understand what access context is in place to provide that data.
What do you mean by access context?
We often end up with multiple authorization stacks. You have your customer context, is a customer allowed to access this data? You have your service to service context, like what services are allowed to make requests to other services. You have your internal employee context, like what internal employees or internal systems are allowed to access data in that service. And finally, you have your robot access, what existing automated systems need access to other automated systems. We're not thinking about the bigger picture. It used to be very easy to reason about your monolithic service, but now you have a ton of different services distributed across tens or hundreds of engineering teams.
Who's responsible for that in an organization?
As companies move fast, you have different teams building different set authorization stacks. Your security team owns internal access, but your product team owns the customer-facing access. Maybe the corporate security team owns robot access. We've got split responsibility and different authorization stacks that are not unified and not talking to each other.
It's really about having a comprehensive solution that'll work for all the contexts, or one mental model.
I don't think that it needs to be a singular solution. It's probably one of the most boring problems because we see this at every single company. I've been doing infrastructure security for a while. Why am I solving the same problem over and over again? Why do I have to keep building a team at every single company to solve this problem?
Security teams tend to be really bad about rebuilding the same thing again and again. Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you for sharing your hot take.
Thank you for having me. It's been great talking to you.